2014 6-speed 235i M Sport. We're here today with the owner to get a little review on it and see how he likes it. A good friend Christian, he owns this car. He's owned it for about 1.5 years now. Tell us about your car.
So basically it's a N55 EWG.
Electronic Wastegate, EWG. Wastegate. So quick little backstory or summary on what the EWG is. EWG stands for Electronic Wastegate, and in 2014 they changed this from a pneumatic wastegate to an electronic wastegate, which with the EWG comes a little bit bigger of a turbo and easier tunability. So basically, if you're looking at getting one of these, you're going to want to look for 2014 and newer, because the 2012 and 13 cars were all pneumatic wastegate. All right, so continue.
I don't know, exterior wise, you can like just see it. I have a splitter.
Is this like OEM M Sport, or is this eBay? Oh, sorry, M Performance splitter.
M Performance and M Performance splitter.
Okay, so those are OEM.
Yeah, they're both from the dealer.
Yeah.
Full on. Yeah, like actually.
Yeah, no rep.
The front tires here, I'm pretty sure they came like this.
Yeah, these are run flats. He's actually changing these today to N55s.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm running on my car.
The front rim is factory, and the back rim I think is a rep.
Yeah, these I think are reps, because these are very wide, and yeah, the OEM ones that are this style.
They're like that. They're like the front wheels.
Exactly. They're a little thinner, so we think they're reps, but we don't really know, to be honest.
So on the back, just M Performance little spoiler. And I just got this eBay diffuser the other day,
which looks great for $100.
Oh, yeah.
Really changes the rear. Now, one thing I noticed is that with the OEM diffuser, the tips stuck out a little bit too much, but now with this diffuser, it looked just right, and they fit really nicely with that diffuser.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and start it up. Show me how it sounds.
It's full stock.
Yeah, a little disclaimer. It does not sound anywhere near like my car does, which, I mean, still sounds really good for being pretty quiet. So it's not popping right now. With the F30s, you're gonna have to let it run for a little bit. Yeah, you gotta give it a second before it starts popping in Sport Plus. This is the first time I'm ever mounting a GoPro onto the back of a car, so let's hope it doesn't fall off. Go rip it! The interior, he has Sensatech black leather interior. Well, not leather, it's faux leather, but in my opinion it might be the better choice, because as you can tell, he has 44,000 miles, and look at the seat. I mean, aside from the little bit of sand, there's no wear. My seats, you can see the indentations of me sitting on it, so I mean, that's kind of annoying. I also haven't really gotten a full interior detail, so we should go ahead and maybe do one of those pretty soon. But his interior is looking great for 44K on it. And he's done, what is this, eBay film?
Yeah.
eBay carbon fiber
eBay
wrapped.
70 carbon fiber wrap.
Yeah, which looks pretty,
$50.
looks decent, but it's nowhere near how the actual carbon fiber looks.
Oh.
That also costs what, $2 grand?
For $50 versus 1,500.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah. I mean, I paid for myself to install it, so.
Exactly. And then also a difference between his car and my car is that obviously it's manual. Another thing is that he does not have Harman Kardon. But what are these speakers?
They're the BAV Sound Stage 1.
So these are BavSound Stage 1 speakers, and he actually is going to install a bigger amp.
Yeah, I'm getting the BavSound Revenant, I think.
How many watts is that?
Coming out 1300 watts.
Yeah, so how many watts is a Harman Kardon?
700.
So basically it's going to sound twice as good as a Harman Kardon. Yeah. Would you say? Okay. Well, do you really know?
32-bit media, like audio compressor processor thing, and this one has a 64-bit. So it's going to be insane, like so crisp, super loud, the bass. It's got 2 upgraded subs in it too. It's
awesome.
Gonna be crazy.
So we'll do a quick video on that once he gets it, and we can install it ourselves. We'll do a quick video on that in about 2 months. But until then, he's just gonna be rocking the BavSound. The amp does not match the speakers, so I mean the bass is a little off. Would you say?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like when you put it too loud, like it starts like crackling and stuff. It's like the bass BMW amp, which is 300 watts.
Yeah.
So it's not good at all. Like the speakers can handle up north of 1300 watts.
Oh yeah, easy. All day. And then here's just a little view of the rear. It's pretty mint for 44K. I mean, that's what you get with Sensatech. No wear at all. And then he also has the electronic adjusting bolsters.
Oh.
Yeah. Sport Plus.
Always, you don't drive a BMW unless it's in Sport.
It's gotta be in Sport Plus.
At least Sport, probably Sport Plus.
To be honest, in this car, it's a manual, so the only difference in the Sport Plus versus Comfort mode is the throttle response, and it's way more responsive in Sport Plus.
Like, well, I don't know if you wouldn't be able to tell.
Also, the burbles, when you're in Comfort, it will not pop.
It does like very little pops.
Yeah, so you're gonna want it in Sport Plus.
But yeah, actually, there's actually a huge difference in like the throttle response between Comfort and even Sport.
Yeah.
Like I can hold the same throttle. Like I'm gonna bring it back to Comfort, and like I can hold Comfort here, Sport, it'll pick up a little bit of speed, and Sport Plus, it like it just goes
with the same amount of throttle input.
Yeah, you don't change the throttle.
Yeah,
it just goes. It's crazy. It reminds me of Joe San's his M3.
Of Broke Beamer Boys. That's Joe San of Broke Beamer Boys.
In his E46, you literally just hit the sport button and the car like lurches back.
Yeah, so that's all it really is. It doesn't really, I mean, some people believe that it adds horsepower or changes the power of the car. No, that maybe is a feature in the M cars. Yeah. I know with the 60 M5 there was what are the different modes? I know one mode has 400 horsepower, one has 500. Yeah. So I mean with these cars there's no difference between Comfort and Sport. It's just all throttle response.
It's throttle response, and this one has the adaptive suspension, so it tightens up the suspension.
Yeah. So what we've been saying is that his car is more based, or it was spec towards sport more. Mine's spec towards, I guess you could say, luxury with the leather and the HK. Also, it does not have M brakes in the rear. It only, I mean, it has the same. I'm pretty sure the same size brakes in the front, but the rears have the smaller brakes. I mean, they work well for the power, the amount of power the car has. So it's not like I need or I want more brakes. But these look cool. They do look cool.
Look great.
They look awesome. All right, launch it. Spin, spin, spin. So yes, the car does pull very, very well with the stock tune, but if you have a 335i, N55, you have to go boot mode. It really just changes the car completely. As he says, a lot, the difference between my car and his car is really night and day, and I'm only stage 1. The low end torque is the biggest difference. I can be in, I mean, I'm auto, I can be in 4th gear going 40 miles an hour and get into it, and then it pulls strong. So definitely, if you're on the fence with the boot mode tune, I definitely suggest go ahead and pull the trigger on that. It's definitely worth it. I know it's a little pricey, but you can't go wrong without it. 500, what? You can get it for like 565 bucks, and you can change the burbles. You can then buy more maps after and tune stage 2 once you get more bolt-ons. Definitely worth it, but you have to have a charge pipe before you tune it, or else you'll blow it. I blew mine with the stock tune.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, we both blew our charge pipes with the stock tune, which is pretty funny.
Oh, she's warm. She put some little pops in for her basic exhaust. Do you want to get exhaust pulls on this electric car?
Yeah. Wait, give me one more pull. Give me one more pull. All right, let's see how steady I can keep the camera with his launch. Yeah, it needs more power. No. Oh, that was pretty good actually. It throws you into your seat a little bit, but definitely these cars need a tune. They're really restricted from factory. Like for example, the M2, not the comp, the 20. What until when did they make them with the N55?
2018.
17? 2018. 18. Okay, with 18 M2. Yeah, 19s are the comps with the S55. Yeah, so the M2's same engine, right?
Yeah.
How much power do they make? 360? Something like that.
Close to 400.
Closer to 400. 370 maybe. I don't know the exact power figure, but I mean they're up there, and it's the same engine, and that's directly from BMW. So that just goes to show how much power.
It's a tune. It's a slightly bigger turbo and a tune.
Oh, so it does have a bigger turbo.
Tire people.
Oh, so look, he's just getting a call right now for his new Indy 500s. All right, go ahead and answer.
Hello.
So finally, he's doing it. He's getting new tires. I would say it's about time. These things are cooked. So yeah, we can also give you. Yeah, you see him right there in the shop. So say bye to your terrible run flats. Are you gonna miss them?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no. At all. Jesus, look at that meat. Oh my God.
Sir, what? 2 hours? We finally have the tires on, and it's looking good. So these are what Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s.
Yes, sir.
Like me, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Firestone Firehawk Indy 500. There you go.
Yeah.
And they're what? 255s in the rear.
255s in the rear, 225s in the front.
What are the sidewalls? 35 in the rear.
35 rear, 40 front.
Okay. And then how wide are the rims? I'm pretty sure they're 9 in the back. They're probably 9s, yeah. So it's looking pretty good. If he just needs just like an inch drop, and the fitment in the back will be perfect, because right now it's literally aligned with the fender. So yeah, it's looking good. Within the last couple of days, he did the diffuser and now the tires with the aggressive tread, so it's looking real good from the back now.
Look at that meat. Oh.
Bro.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and give the car the 3 ratings that we have set. It's comfort, performance, and cost to own versus an N54. So we'll start with the first one. I would say it's very comfortable.
It's super comfortable. You can drive around.
100%, great daily.
Practical. The back seats go down. You can put whatever you want in the trunk.
Gets great MPG for how much power it has.
Yeah.
And with the 8-speed, even better. I mean, I get with averaging 80 miles an hour on the highway, I can get 27 miles per gallon all day. And like that's going 80.
I hit 30. I have 30 mpg at 83 miles an hour at 3,000 rpm.
Oh, so I guess I get even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So MPG is great. That's not a problem. I mean, it's kind of hard not to drive it a little aggressively.
Yeah.
So keeping it up by 30 is not the easiest task, but it's doable when you need it to be. Yeah, when you need to be efficient, it'll be efficient.
Set it on cruise control and forget it.
So that leads us to the next point: performance. Like I was saying, when you want it to be practical and economical, it will be. When you want some beans, it'll give you the beans. So the performance is definitely there. Tunability, 100% there. Stage 1, it's just, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
I understand if you have a warranty, I understand, but now these cars are getting a little older. A lot of them are already out of warranty. Definitely tune it, charge pipe tune, boom. Completely different car. And cost to own versus an N54, definitely lower.
Basically free.
Yeah, it's free. So, I mean, that just gives you a reason. Like, those are just 3 reasons why you should get one of these.
You now charge pipe, it's covered by warranty.
Well, no, I'm talking as if this car doesn't have warranty.
Oh,
now,
yeah, but still, you blow a charge pipe, you take it to the dealer, they'll replace it.
Yeah. I mean, don't do that. Just buy like an aftermarket one, because the dealer one, the OEM one is not. It's no bueno.
It's plastic.
It is plastic. And it's cheap plastic, and it'll blow. If there's an N55 out there with 100,000 miles
that hasn't blown a charge pipe,
that is driven by someone who knows what it is, there's no chance that it's still on the first charge pipe or on the stock charge pipe.
100%.
So
it is an STI.
These are great cars right now on the market. I mean, you can get a 2014 M Sport, 22 grand with like 60k, 50k miles. And these things have, I mean, I follow some people on my account with N55s that are at 120,000 miles. Definitely, like, it'll give you some issues, but it'll keep running. And I mean, for a turbocharged BMW, they're relatively affordable to maintain. So definitely check these out if you're in the market for one. And all I gotta say is drive one, and you'll see why so many people love these cars. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Oh my god. Dude, the grip. The grip.